What's up, guys? I'm here actually in downtown Seattle, stuck in some horrible traffic, but I can see the clink from here. I'm down by the waterfront, so I'm only like half a mile from CenturyLink, which is where the biggest game of the year is going to take place, right there. Sunday night football, baby. It's going to be huge. Man, this game, can't say enough about what the ramifications are. You win this game and you get within a game of Arizona for the division lead, and then you own the tiebreaker on them. So this game is I don't know, it's like every game from this point on is gonna be like a playoff game. So really it's like, imagine we're having 8 playoff games right now. That's what a great deal. So and then hopefully 3 more after that, or 2 more after that. But the what do I think about that game coming up? Well, it's going to be the biggest challenges, I think, in playing the Cardinals is that Cardinals Blitz a lot. And Seattle has not been exactly very successful on offense when they are blitzed on. I don't have the numbers for it, but just from my eye test, they struggle with that. So I hope that Darrell Bevell and the offense has come up with a game plan to counter that blitz, because you know they're going to do it. They like to come right up the middle, send their linebackers in there, and just plow through and wreak havoc. So they better be expecting it. And you know, when you blitz, somebody's going to be open, and that's the thing. For every advantage, there's a disadvantage. So hopefully that could be, you know, a quick shot to the tight end, hot route from the back, but Russell's got to see that. He's got to anticipate that and have a quick solution for a quick slant, whatever. So I think that's going to be a big key on offense. The other one, more importantly, even before we get to that point, is just the running game. Running the ball is going to be huge. Arizona's only lost 2 games this season, and both times they've lost has been to teams who had good running games. So, and that was the Steelers and the Rams handed them their 2 losses. So Seattle's a running team, and so I expect them to try to establish the run early, try to control the clock, just keep that powerful Arizona offense off the field. And you know, we keep this to a low-scoring affair. I think that's the key, because you know, Seattle's not built for a shootout. They're not built to try to keep up with an Arizona offensive juggernaut. So on defense, what do we got to do? Well, we're going to have to. The Cardinals have protected Carson Palmer pretty well. He's only been sacked like 13 times or something. So, but we're gonna have to find a way to get pressure. We don't have to get sacks necessarily, but we just can't let him get comfortable back there. We've got to keep him on his feet. We got to kind of bounce him around in there, get a hand on him, get hits on him after the throw. Just not let him feel comfortable. And if we can do that, then I think that opens up the chance that our secondary will be able to get some chances at getting some picks and some turnovers on the ball. So that's going to be important. And then, you know, Arizona and Seattle are very similar in the way they're built. They both have 2 of the best defenses, and you know, Arizona's just got a little bit more powerful, a little more potent offense at this point than we do. So we got to ask our defense has got to just be one notch better than theirs. So we're gonna have to keep them off the field. You know, the basic stuff. You know, keep them from getting first downs. You know, no big plays. Seattle had been in the past pretty good at limiting explosive plays, but they've had a few more this year than they typically have in the past. But a lot of that was communication issues, things like that. So hopefully they're getting those things worked out, and they'll be able to limit some of those big hitter plays, because Arizona loves to chuck that ball down the field. So that's the key. And then I think if everything kind of neutralizes, then the final thing is special teams. You know, I think it's where we got an edge. We haven't seen Lockett break one out in a while. He's overdue. He's overdue for a big return. So I'd love to see that, both punt or kick return game, get us, if not score, get us good field position to make it a little bit easier on our offense. So that could be the thing that changes the game. I think this is going to be, a relatively lower scoring, type of affair. A little different from what I predicted at the beginning of the season, because I expected our offense to be a lot more explosive with the Jimmy Graham acquisition, and it just hasn't quite morphed to that yet. I think it will come around eventually, but at this point it just still hasn't worked itself out. But we are only halfway through the season. But this is really like the start of I feel like a second separate season. It's like the first one, we sort of throw that away and go, okay, that was that. There's some things we want to forget about that first season. Let's start over fresh here and get on a new run. And I think they've got the potential to do it. The exciting thing about the Seahawks at this point of the year is we've got big time players coming back. We got Paul Richardson back from his ACL injury. He's ready to go, and I think he will play on Sunday. We've got Jeremy Lane practicing again. He'll be back. I don't know if he's going to play this game, but he's, if not this one, most likely the next game. Jeremy Lane is going to be a huge boost to the secondary. As you know, we missed him ever since he went down in the Super Bowl, and probably a big reason why we didn't win that Super Bowl was his absence. What else? I think those are the two that stand out. But I was going to say an update, kind of some feel-good, cool stories out there. You may have read Ricardo Lockett, when he was recovering just out of his neck surgery, successful neck surgery. He wanted to do something for he saw a homeless man, and he wanted to do something good for him and some others. So he bought like 100 McDonald's hamburgers for the homeless and fed some homeless people with that. And Marshawn Lynch, I read a story where he gave a McDonald's worker like $500. The worker was admiring his shoes, Marshawn Lynch's shoes, and he was telling Marshawn that he wanted to someday, he's really into fashion, wanted to start his own boutique someday. So Marshawn gave him $500 and said, go make your dream happen. Hopefully this can help start it, and we'll see. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Cool stuff that those guys were doing. It's always great to hear good things off the field with our Seahawks. Good people. What else? Tomorrow, I've been working hard on a new Rivals video for the Cardinals game, and my plan is to release it tomorrow morning. And it's gonna be fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's kind of a part two, sort of a sequel off of the one from last year with the Matrix style food fight. So it's a kind of a follow up to that one. So hope you guys enjoy it. Please look for it tomorrow on Blue Friday. And what else? Oh, so for those of you who are local here, on Saturday, I'm going to be going up to North Bend to join the Wheels of Boom. Whoa, this truck is just dumping concrete or something. Oh, I guess just muddy rainwater out the back. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to be going up to North Bend for the food drive put on by the Wheels of Boom and the North Bend 12s. I'm going to go up there and help support the event, bring food to the local food bank, and help the folks in need of the Snoqualmie Valley. So if you're in the area up north, over North Bend, come over and check it out. It's a good cause, and it'll be a lot of fun. There's going to be stuff for the kids, guest appearances, Mr. and Mrs. Seahawk, Wilson the 12th Pony, for live performances. There's going to be vendors there selling all kinds of stuff. I can turn here. Yes. Yeah, so it's going to be a fun time. Might be a little wet, but that's all right. We're used to it. So, yeah, hope to see you guys there. For now, that's it. Sunday, baby. It's like a playoff atmosphere. Sunday Night Football. It's going to be great. Woo! All right, can't wait. Go Hawks.